Hi, this is David Bliven, Bronx and Westchester divorce attorney with another episode of Lessons from the Divorce Wars. So, I know this is kind of a repeated theme lately, but this case really bothered me, so I really kind of wanted to relate a recent case that I had where, look, if you hire a budget or low cost attorney, if that's all you can afford, that it is as it is. But if you can afford better, spend the money. And here's why that's important. I was representing the father in a child support case. Mom made decent money, not a ton of money, but could have clearly afforded a better attorney. And so we get into court. First off, the attorney did not even know the basic thing in child support law, which is you only get child support retroactive to the day you file your petition. He embarrassingly went in and actually asked the magistrate whether the magistrate had discretion to order child support back to the day the child was born. And the magistrate was like, it's set by statute. I can only go back to the day of the petition. For your own attorney to, in effect, be asking legal advice of the judge in the case is kind of a bad sign. So that was issue number one. Then he asked if the court can award child care and educational expenses. And to which I immediately responded, well, with all due respect, counsel, we're here for trial. I asked repeatedly that you provide me the documentation with regards to those claims, and I haven't gotten anything. Rather than either A, ask for an adjournment to get that documentation, or B, say, hey, I have that documentation, I can produce it to you right now, yada, yada. He immediately folded on both of those issues and said, oh, okay, I'll just withdraw those issues then. Well, that was great for my client, really, really bad potentially for his client. I don't know whether the mother was even aware of it or not, but she basically got screwed out of at least many hundreds, if not thousands of dollars a year, just waiving those claims. Then, amazingly, my client was willing to settle for paying slightly more child support. And we had calculated the mom's income based on her last filed W-2. So I gave the calculations to the magistrate and opposing counsel at trial. And amazingly, the mom's attorney said, oh, yeah, wait a second. My client actually made more income than what counsel is relating. So here's what her income actually is. Magistrate, can you recalculate the support? And I said, before you do that, you do know, counsel, that's going to result in less support for your client, right? I probably shouldn't have even said that much. But rather than that, having a light bulb go off in the attorney's mind, he was like, well, I'll just have the judge recalculate things. And I said, okay. So the magistrate recalculated the support, and lo and behold, it resulted in a lower support order for his own client. So he literally argued against his own client and got her less money as a result. How on earth you can think you're doing effective advocacy at that point, I really don't know. But the real lesson here is, if you are looking to hire an attorney in a divorce or family law matter, really consider that if the difference is a few $1,000s between hiring a good attorney and hiring somebody that just doesn't even remotely look like they're able to handle your case. Spend the extra money, because you're going to get that coming back in either money that you're going to get awarded out of the case, or money, on the flip side, that you're going to save in the case, in all likelihood. So, shop around, get second opinions. Don't hire the first attorney, that you go in to see. The only time you really want to do that is, if you've really done your homework about that attorney, really had a lengthy consultation and are very convinced that that's the attorney for you. So this is another lessons from the divorce wars. If you're looking for similar answers to these types of questions, check out my blog. You'll find it at blivenlaw.net/blog. See you next time.